Alright, what is going on, everybody? Captain here, back with some more Alliance War gameplay. This war is against Vends, Vindicatori S. Not exactly sure how to say that, but we're on our same path as always. The first one here being the special one, Unblockable. I have full energy. I've been joining full energy so that I can boost up at the very end there, or so I can boost up and use the boost for all of my fights, and it generally has been working out pretty good. So here I throw on the 3 boosts. The normal 3, attack, health, and then the champion boost, and we're going in against this first fight. We got a science champion, so we're going against Blade. A lot of times I see Yellow Jacket on this node for the SP1 Unblockable, but this one turns out to be a Gladiator Hulk, which kind of was a little unexpected. He's not a very difficult champion, but he is a little bit newer. I haven't faced him very much, so you will see I make some kind of silly mistakes here at the end, just because, again, I'm not super familiar with him. Right there, you can see I've already taken about 30% of my health, get back into the wall. But he is a 4-star, so I've got Blade. I get the timing figured out here finally. His SP1 isn't hard to evade. It is kind of quick, but you know, it's just one motion, so it's really easy to get him down. And you see right there, the special 2 just tears right through him. So we're done with the first node. Up to the next one is the Stun Immune node, and we have a 5-star mutant champion here, which recently I've been seeing a lot of Nightcrawler on this node, which can pose somewhat of a problem. And you'll see in this fight, there's 2 fights here in this entire video that are pretty frustrating, this being the first one. I decided to go in with Ghost Rider, just because I want to preserve Void for the buffet node, and Blade has a disadvantage, so I decided going with Ghost Rider. So initially I just want to play a little passively and try to get him into swashbuckling. You can see quickly he backs me up into the wall there, but you know, I'm just trying to get that timing so that I can get him into swashbuckling. You see he keeps evading out of it. Every time that pops up, he just comes out and then hits me right away after the evade. So I was starting to get pretty frustrated. I've already lost about half my health and haven't even gotten close to switching him. Also for these fights, this was the day before the Seton meetup in San Francisco. I was at the Sharks game, so I'm in the middle of the stadium trying to kind of rush these fights, so didn't have 100% focus like I probably should have. But you'll see in this fight, this Nightcrawler just kept evading out of the timer there. I couldn't get him to switch, so now I'm just kind of thinking, hey, do I keep trying to push him there? I can't stun him. Finally, I think I'm going to get it there, but no, he evades out again. A whole minute has passed by, and he's still maybe almost a quarter of the way down his health, and I'm pretty low myself. But I'm thinking if I get him switched, I can still heal myself back up. No problem. There's plenty of time to do that. Just got to build the judgments up, and I'll be fine. So I keep trying. Right here, he finally cooperates with me. I get him hit into the swashbuckling, but we're okay. We're still alive. So now I just got to build up my judgment. So there we go. I get the power drain one. He dashes into the back there, and then all of a sudden I'm not even touching him. I'm not even hitting him, and he switches himself back into the evade mode, and then I just get wrecked. I was so mad in that fight. I couldn't believe what I just saw. Like, I took forever trying to get him to switch myself, and then I finally get him switched, and he immediately switches himself back on his own. It was the most frustrating fight against a Nightcrawler I think I've ever had. So I decided to finally just go in with Void and get the dexterity ones, or just try to still, again, get him into swashbuckling, and hopefully not take too much damage and still have Void up for the buffet node. So right here you can see he actually cooperates right off the bat. I get him switched. He does hit me a couple times here, but that's fine. I have him in swashbuckling. I can play him like a normal champion, just that's stun immune. So not too worried about that. I dash in mistakenly right there. I get hit by his special one. I get a nice little intercept there. So now I just want to build up my intimidating presence charges so that I can start getting the direct damage buildup. But he's almost dead now, and then there he goes. He's going to die in a second. There he goes. So he's dead. Oh man, that Nightcrawler gave me a lot of problems. Wasn't too happy about it. Was hoping to not take as much damage with Void as I did, but he's still alive, so that's what really matters. So I did take 1 death with the Ghost Rider, but again, like I said, that fight was just a pain. So I did have to go ahead and heal up my Void. I was out of potions, so I had to go into the Glory Store, buy 3 of them, heal up Void so that he'd be at or near full health for this next node, which especially I'm going to need it because you see it is a Cosmic Champion 5-star on the buffet limber node, which I looked at the profile ahead of time. It is going to be a Medusa. So that is the champion I see out of here, probably a 9 times out of 10. So there it is, Medusa. Just got to get my charges up right. And again, I get hit right off the bat. This seems to be a trend lately. I just, for some reason, space out in the first 2 seconds of the game, of the fight, and just get hit right in the face. But there we go. So I've got 2 of the dexterity ones off first. Of course, those don't help me with the regen. So I just really want to get off the petrify ones. But she's got her 3 Furies, and I know people have been telling me in my past videos, you can hit her while she's blocking, but I just prefer to kind of just avoid her while she has those 3 Furies up, just play it a little bit more safe. I'm pretty low on my limbers here. I mistimed my special one there. She's again got the full one. I'm pretty sure I'm out of parries at this point. If not, maybe have like 1 left. I do get backed into the corner already. Again, she's at full health. I'm about halfway. Kind of stressing at this point, kind of like hoping that I can pull it off. Of course, the next one finally gonna get the petrify off, so we have 1, so she's gonna gain half of the regen, so that's a start. Gotta start somewhere. Get the living strands again there. Finally got Fear the Void off, so now she is fully she can't get any of that regen back, but of course I get hit because I mistimed that heavy attack, and I get hit by one of hers. Okay, now I finally have her under control, kind of, but I'm backed into the wall. I'm at 17 health. She's near full health, but I can finally start playing aggressively. I get her to cooperate a little bit here, throwing the specials, of course. She doesn't block my special one there, but again, guys, I'm super low, and she's just now getting to halfway health, so I pretty much have to play perfect from this point. Get hit by another heavy. I'm down to 4% health. I intercept her heavy attack. But her health, you can see it's starting to drop pretty quickly now since I have all those intimidating presence up. I get a dash back, take down the regen. There we go. Full attack bonus clutch with Void at 4% health, guys. I was super happy to actually take her down in a one-shot there. It was very close. If I didn't have my boost up, I absolutely would have been dead. So that was a pretty intense fight. That one and the Nightcrawler, just super frustrating fights, but we're able to get them done. So now on to our final node in this Alliance War. We've got a Mystic Champion, and it turns out it is a what's his name? The Hood. Totally spaced. We're going with Blade. He's in Dimensional Being, so no problem here. Just want to keep him at his special one so he doesn't go invisible, which is not terrible, but it's just kind of easier to fight him that way. But I do accidentally push him here in a second to his special 2, thinking I'd kill him with a 5-hit combo, but it gets to my special. Didn't. He did use his special 2, so I just kind of back off and wait for him, his invisibility to time out, because just to make it easier so I can finish him off, get a parry, and then just 2 hits, boom. Hood is dead, and that is it for my nodes in this war. Flashing forward now to the end of the war, you can see this is Nob, the last war I just posted, and if I scroll over just a bit, this was the next war against Vends. Here you can see they did take us down. We did end up losing this war. They beat us in attacker bonus by a few there, looks like 6, defender diversity by 1, and you know, it was pretty close there with defender kills. They just must have had a couple more attack bonuses than we had, so we weren't able to edge them out this time, but hopefully we'll get them next time, guys. But that's gonna do it for this Alliance War video. I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you for watching, and I will catch you next time.